What is going on, guys? Ladies, what's good in the hood? It is your boy, Amin, the Don and the King, and I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of staying consistent and staying persistent. You feel me? When you're consistent, you already know that is a everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say it's a everyday thing. It's just a thing that doesn't stop. Sometimes you may take a break. Sometimes you may fall off. But as long as you pick back up, as long as you keep going with it, it's still consistent. It's still moving. People need breaks. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be consistent. What you have to be consistent about is it determines. I said determines. It depends on what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you know you just want a better shape of life, you know what I'm saying? If you want a better shape of life altogether, you know what I'm saying? You just want a better life altogether. You're probably gonna have to be consistent about a lot of things. You're probably gonna have to be consistent about your goals, you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna have to be consistent about your diet, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be consistent about breaking habits. Like, there's a lot of things you're gonna have to be consistent about, right? To be consistent though, that's a hard thing. They say that it's harder to start something, but it's easier to maintain it, you know? And it does have some slices of truth to it, because sometimes getting up to start something is usually the hardest part. When I'm doing my workouts, usually the hardest part is getting my ass up and starting the workout. But you got to be consistent, If you want to be good at something, if you want to do something, if you want to truly do something and say that you gave it your all and you tried it, you got to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? You you really want to make a difference. You really want to make a change, make a presence. You know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent. You know, to get the results that you desire, to get the effect that you want. You know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent. You can't work out a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Work out a couple days and just expect to have all the muscle, all the abs that you want. You got to be consistent about it. You know what I'm saying? You got to build on that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And even once you got what you have to keep going then just to maintain it. You got to stay consistent. You know? Only time you probably don't have to be consistent is when you work so hard that your consistency is still, the effects of your consistency is still, showing themselves, like in the form of some residual income, or a really, really, really big deal that just got you set, you know what I'm saying? But when you're being consistent, you also have to be persistent. Sometimes you cannot give up. Sometimes you cannot allow yourself to even remotely think of failure. You feel me? There is no failure in the book. Like right now, if I got fired by the job that I'm working at right now, I wouldn't be mad at the people. I wouldn't be mad at the job. I wouldn't be mad at myself. I would simply, you know what I'm saying, relaxedly be persistent in my job search. When I say persistent, I mean persistent. I'm applying to about 12 jobs tonight. And in the morning, I'm probably going to call about 5 of them. Shit, I thought about some stuff I have to do this morning. Tomorrow morning, and I would implement that into my plans if I got fired today. I would go and do what I had to do early in the morning, and once I'm done with that stuff, I'd be place, interview. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be persistent. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you truly want, if it's something that you truly feel, something that you desire within yourself, whatever the reason may be, whatever it is, whatever it may be, whether you just want to do better for yourself, whether you want to do better to prove something to someone, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the reason. If you want something that has some merit, some worth, some weight on it, some real cheese, you have to be persistent.